Hey YouTube, this is Prometheus, guys, giving you some more gameplay. This is going to be a new ebook that I just put out on my Patreon, and you guys will see some tips I'm going to post as far as my offense that I'm playing. This is the Buffalo Bills New York Giants ebook. This is an 8 formation offensive scheme that I'll be using, and I've only have a few games underneath my belt online, but it's working out exactly the way I wanted it to, and I'm tweaking some of the things and observations I make with it. So on offense and actually on defense, I'm using nickel. Double A gap mug, and I'm kind of experimenting with a play. I actually get my opponent here. This guy, believe it or not, is ranked 3,300 in the nation. I think it was ranking when I played him was 3,350 online. So the guy's not a slouch. He's got over 240 wins in the game. Wins a majority of his games. But this guy didn't necessarily like how I was playing the scheme because he was very easy to read as far as how he ran his defensive coverages and stuff like that. So right here, I think I was trying to jump into some type of a cover 2 beater, but I actually missed-snap, and I'm having some issues right now getting the right play. And as a result, I actually have to go ahead and get rid of it. Go into a stretch play right here and able to go ahead and cut it up. Block doesn't hold. Get a 3rd and 6, and he's showing me basically a quick man adjustment. He was showing me cover 3 and then went into man, and then I want to kind of show him this window dressing, but I knew that backside slant would be wide open, so I'm able to go and hit that and fortunately fall forward for a first down. So 1st and 10 situation, I want to sprinkle in the run. I want my opponent always to respect and run, and as a result I pick up 3 yards. And right here I've got basically smoke route and an out route. I could hit the smoke and pick up some pretty easy yards, but the dig route on the backside was available because of the way the windows were opening up. Go back to the same play because he's showing me a cover 2 shell man, and I'm trying to hit the quick out or the deep out, but I just didn't get the release, and that defender actually played that perfectly. So pretty impressive right there. I think right here actually I read cover 3. And I'm looking to the seam first, and if the defender carries, I'm going to go to the comeback route on the backside. See how the guy flipped? It was man coverage, and then I actually hit the defender on the backside, and actually that was cover 3 seam. So that's why I put together these plays. So if my first read is gone, I'm based on how I anticipate what he's going to do, I'm going to go ahead and jump into my next read and then have a follow-up read from there. So right here, do like a nice little looky, stretch alert looky. I was able to go ahead and get the ball down to the 2-yard line, and then a nice little inside zone right here, and my guy falls right in for a touchdown. So up by a score against my opponent. He actually goes ahead and hits me with a run play. I missed the gap. I ran right past him, and he gets a nice little chunky yards right there. I think a good 20-yard gainer. Now I'm running this cover 3 coverage, and he actually blocks the house, and he tries to hit me with a corner flat concept, and the corner is locked down with that deep third on the backside, and then he goes like into a little inside zone. 3rd and 10 situation, same defense as previously. I moved myself out of position. I had basically myself on an island. I decided to go with an aggressive blitz. If I had a flat defender out there, that I could have stuck on that one guy, but I had to kind of pick my poison on there. First and 10 situation, takes a shot up top, and I've got Hyde, who actually goes ahead and gets a great animation, and as a result I get an interception. And I've got a minute and 19 seconds left to go ahead and get on the board, but this guy's done with me, ranked 3,030 or 300, and he didn't want to play. So we're going to jump into another game. This time, once again, I'm rolling with Buffalo Bills offense. I'm rolling with a Buffalo Bills offense, and on defense, I'm using Los Angeles Raiders as my defense, or Las Vegas Raiders as my defense. Hits me with a simple mesh concept with a spot. Crosser works right there. I'm still setting my defenses. Usually I put a lot of garbage defenses out there in the first couple of plays because I'm trying to set up my audibles and stuff like that. Nice little run right here. Okay, so this is what this guy was actually a pretty smart player. He started tapping into run plays, and as a result of it, I started struggling with it. He got me out of my defense. So I'm still using his nickel defense right here, and as you can see right there, he hits me with a read option play. So he keeps spamming read option against me, so I know there's going to be a running back that's going to come out, and the quarterback has a read option, and what that does is it messes up your blocking assignments a little bit. So sometimes you have to change things up a little bit. So he no huddles. I jump into man coverage in this type of situation. I want to try to show my opponent the same type of a look. But this time I'm going to have better run fits type situations because it is man coverage. It's not that cover 3 shell, and my outside defenders are going to play it a little bit better. So back to this cover 3 shell once again. And right here he actually goes into a QB guy, and I tackle him for a 1-yard gainer. So 3rd and 4 situation, I try to change up my defense completely. I go into complete man coverage, and he has no reads. The way his play was set up, he's got nowhere to go with it. And then I basically go ahead and show him the same type of look. I'm staying in this cover 2. I've got a cloud flat. I was supposed to cross man that one guy. He actually goes with the read option, and he gets tackled because I've got my run settings set up where I'm actually going to be going ahead and using a QB contain to take away the read option. So right here, my job right now is because I've got the ball back. I'm in milk mode right now. It's milk and cookies in this type of situation. I'm going to get in the second half. I want to get inside that 2-minute warning, try to see if I can take a couple of his timeouts and get myself 7 points and put him in a situation where, because of getting the ball back in the second half, that he'd be lucky if he can get a field goal. But I want to give him a situation where he can get the ball back, score, and keep the score tied. I'd like to go up by 2 possessions. So right here, hit the whip on the backside. I could have went to the deep out, but I saw a little pressure coming in because of the double blitz. And as a result of that, I'm able to go ahead and get a first down. Want to make sure I'm running the ball on a regular basis. No defenders carry, so I'm going to go with snap, but he actually slides this guy out, and as a result, because he slides out, I'm able to go ahead and get myself a nice running lane and actually get a first down off of that little looky row. So what I do is when I motion this guy over, when I snap into it, I see if the guy carries, and then if he carries, and I don't have anybody in that defender in that area, I'm going to go ahead and hit that for an easy completion with the slant play. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. Now look at the clock. I'm rolling the clock down. I want to try to get in 40 seconds. I want to get to the 2-minute warning. I don't want to give this guy any time whatsoever to do anything, because then it limits his options on offense. So you see, I'm just chewing the clock against this guy, not giving him any kind of options. I'll be glad to run the ball right here. Inside zone, get myself into a 3rd and 4 situation. Now I actually go with the mesh concept. He's running a lot of zone. This is a bad decision. I put this guy in a fade route. I should have had the guy out on a flat route. That would have pulled this defender out, and I would have got a first down. But because the defender because he wasn't getting pulled out by a flat route, and I had a fade, he's able to come down and make a tackle in that type of situation. So I had to gamble in this 4th and 1. But because I was playing a 3-wide set, he couldn't stack the box against me. So here I actually have man-aligned defense, and as a result, my blitzer is off to the opposite side, and as a result, I'm able to go ahead and get a nice little block shot to go ahead and put some people in there. He quick huddles me real quick. I jump into man coverage because he quick huddles. I didn't want to give him any kind of a read. He actually throws it up, and my defender comes up and actually picks off the ball. So I'm in a driver's seat right now. I basically go with a 3-wide shell. I'm seeing like a kind of a cover 4, cover 2, cover 3 look. I'm looking off to the right. I don't like how the release is, but I've got this post whip route concept on the back side that I always know is going to be open against certain zone coverages. So I'm able to go and hit that, get myself a nice little first down, take a timeout. I'm just trying to get myself in field goal range because I want to go ahead and make this game interesting. So right here, I've got a seam route. I've got okay, so I miss audible. Now I'm actually in panic mode. I don't really know where to go with it, so I go into basically this zone play. That was a bad decision. I didn't like how the defense was set up, so I'll take another timeout. Now I go into basically a 2nd and 7 situation. That's a seam play that I built out of my scheme. I thought I got out of bounds, but I didn't do that. And this is where I got stupid. Double should always be on the short side of the field. I quick audibled into it, into that play. I took a shot with that, but that was a bad play. That should have been picked off. That was bad play by me. So this is another play I've broken down in my playbook. I'm looking off to the tight end. He's always my first read, and because there was no coverage out there, I'm going to take that. I'll take 9 yards all day and get a stop of time with that particular play. if he's going to give it to me. So I'll take that all day. So got a little inside zone going on right here. I think he's running like a cover 4 shell. So we're going to jump into basically verticals with the expectation is the defender over that middle seam is going to shoot out, and I'll be able to hit the seam, hopefully inside that deep defender. And sure enough, I get it. I go ahead and pass lead it and go ahead and get the ball into the end zone and get a touchdown. So perfect time. Look at the clock management. He's got no time. There's nothing this guy can do to go ahead and score on me unless I do something really stupid and don't play good coverage. But right here, the way I'm running my coverages, they actually had some kind of a flat guy out there. Jackson's able to pick him off, and I'm able to go and get a touchdown. And after this guy's like, he's done with the game. He's going to quit out. So, guys, if you want to see this Buffalo Bills, New York Giants offensive playbook and why I know my reads and why I'm very efficient with it, go ahead to my Patreon, take a look at it. There's a new playbook I just dropped, 8 different formations that you guys can use to go ahead and take your game to the next level. So thank you for your support, guys. Until next time.